Hello, friends. We are back today for our Bible reading. Today is Job chapter 5. Yesterday we read chapter 4, and Job's friend Eliphaz was speaking after Job had already, told what was on his mind in chapter 3 and was discouraged. Eliphaz saw the need to also speak first among his friends. And he basically in chapter 4 was saying that, well, you, Job, you're the one who always encourage people when they are going through hard times, and you've helped people to endure, the pain that they go through. You've been there for them. You teach them what to, like you strengthen others in their trouble. I don't know if you've had somebody like that in your life who was there and was able to encourage you and help pull you out of any seemingly difficult situations. There are people like that. They are called encouragers. It's good if you have that gift. It's not everybody that can do it. But anyway, so from Eliphaz's speech, you can tell that Job is somebody like that. If you see the beginning up until about verse 5 in Job chapter 4, when you think about it, I think that's what he is saying. That, hey, Job, you encourage other people to endure, and you strengthen them in their weak times. Now it's your turn, and you can bear it, basically. And then he's going on to say from chapter 7 to 11, he's saying, well, okay, what has happened to you? Nobody does evil and goes unpunished. That sin sin have consequences. There is a God who punishes sin, and in effect, maybe Job, you've done something wrong, and that's why you're being punished and going through all this. And he goes on from verse 12 to 17. Seems like he's saying, hey, I know what I'm saying. This was actually revealed to me in my vision, in a dream, and it was put in my thoughts. And I am sure what I'm saying, that definitely, Job, you probably have done something wrong. And he said, well, if that's the case, then be sure, know that you will not go unpunished. So God would definitely avenge you for what you've done. And it's just the fact. Nobody goes unpunished. Even the angels once were punished for what they did. So we are continuing it with Job chapter 5 today. As I'm saying, it's a little difficult subject in terms of the emotions behind it and also the depth of the language that's being used. But like I said, we are reading, and I know it's the word of God. He is able to reveal the secrets of his word and the treasures of it that he wants us to gather as we read along. So if we don't understand something, it's fine. So next time when we pick the Bible to read again, God will give us more insights, and the things that we didn't understand before, we would understand it even better. So if you're ready, friends, let's all open to Job chapter 5. And this is Eliphaz speaking, continuing his speech that he started in chapter 4. And basically he's saying Job is being punished by God. But let's read it and see how it goes. So Job chapter 5, Call out now. Is there anyone who will answer you? And to which of the holy ones will you turn? For wrath kills a foolish man, and envy slays a simple one. I have seen the foolish taking roots, but suddenly I cursed his dwelling place. His sons are far from safety. They are crushed in the gate, and there is no deliverer, because the hungry eat up his harvest, taking it even from the thorns, and the snare snatches their substance. For afflictions does not come from the dust, nor does trouble spring from the ground. Yet man is born to trouble. As the sparks fly upward, but as for me, I will seek God, and to God I will commit my cause, who does great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. He gives rain on the earth and sends waters on the fields. He sets on high those who are lowly, and those who mourn are lifted to safety. He frustrates the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot carry out their plans. He catches the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the cunning comes quickly upon them. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope at noontime as in the night. But he saves the needy from the sword, from the mouth of the mighty, and from their hand. So the poor have hope, and injustice shuts her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom God corrects. Therefore do not despise the chastening of the Almighty. For he bruises, but he binds up. He wounds, but his hands make whole. He shall deliver you in 6 troubles. Yes, in 7 no evil shall touch you. In famine he shall redeem you from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You shall be hidden from the scourge of the tongue, and you shall not be afraid of destruction when it comes. You shall laugh at destruction and famine, and you shall not be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For you shall have a covenant with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with you. You shall know that your tent is in peace. You shall visit your dwelling and find nothing amiss. You shall also know that your descendants shall be many, and your offspring like the grass of the earth. You shall come to the grave at a full age, as a sheaf of grain ripens in its season. Behold, this we have searched out. It is true. Hear it and know for yourself. Friends, that's the end of Job chapter 5. And Eliphaz is adamant, sure of what he's saying, that Job have done something wrong, and definitely God is teaching him a lesson. God is chastening him, correcting him. So, okay. Please read it again in your own time. And if you have a thought, if you have an idea, if you get an understanding, any deep understanding, I think you can definitely post a note or something and share. I appreciate you listening and reading along, and may God bless you. Have a blessed day.